And another movie review. This time I'm talking about Unstoppable by Tony Scott, starring Denzel Washington and Chris Pine from Star Trek, from a new Star Trek movie. It's actually like almost 2 weeks ago that I've seen the movie, so my impression is not that fresh anymore. So if there are like any mistakes in it, sorry. Um, First of all, I like the movie. It's really good. Oh god, I said it again, really good. But it is. It's a kind of an old school actioner. It's about two train conductors. So we have Denzel Washington, the old wolf, if you want to say so, and Chris Pine, who's basically there to like take over his job. Um, and we have a train who's out of control. The train is out of control. The train doesn't have like a conductor, and it's just like full on speed, almost 100 miles per hour, like through Pennsylvania, and it's about to crash into a town. There's like this little curve, and the train is way too fast. So if the train goes into this curve with this speed, it's just like flying out and destroying, and huge disaster and stuff is the threat. Um, who else do we have in here? So we have Chris Pine and Denzel Washington, who are the heroes in the movie, and then we have Rosario Dawson, who's helping them. She's somehow in the office of the train company or whatever, just like trying to figure out how to solve the problem, how to figure out all this stuff. And then we have Kevin Dunn, who's the boss of it all, of the whole train company, and he's just like he doesn't want any big trouble. He has his own plan how to like derail the train, but of course since he's like something of a villain in the movie, his plan doesn't work. So this kind of sucks for him, but it briefs like this mentality like the big guys in the game are the assholes, and like the small guys, the nice guys like Denzel Washington, like Chris Pine, like Rosario Dawson are the good guys to save the day in the end, which of course happens. Sorry for the spoiler, but what do you expect? Come on. The movie is directed by Tony Scott, and since we all know, it's not the first time that he like directed a movie with starring Denzel Washington. So we had what else did we have before? I think the first one was Crimson Tide, the submarine movie during the '90s, with quite younger Denzel Washington and Gene Hackman at that time. We had Men on Fire, where Denzel Washington was somehow of a bodyguard or anything. I haven't seen that. And last year we had Taking Off Pelham 123 with John Travolta, a remake from a movie from the '70s with Malta Matthau, which was a flop at the box office. So it and the critics also didn't like it at all. It's I haven't seen it, and I'm I'm not intending to do so. So screw that. I saw that instead because it had a really good rating on Rotten Tomatoes, which is, in my opinion, a good indicator to watch movies. And it didn't disappoint. Like, I'm not sure whether they used any CG in the movie, but if they did, then I didn't realize it. Like, the action scenes are really full of power and stuff. It's just like, I don't remember seeing a movie that, like, showed trains or, like, people who work on trains, like, so macho, so badass. I was like, damn, I want to work on a train, just fast and huge and full of steel and shit. But, besides that, we have, as I said, we have the typical stereotypes. We have the bad guy in the office, Kevin Dunn. We have the good guys, Chris Pine, Denzel Washington. Denzel Washington is doing his old wolf stuff. Chris Pine is just like the greenhorn. He's as an actor, I'm not sure whether how good he is. I liked him in Star Trek, but in this movie, he's just like delivering his lines. He seems to be acting for his paycheck. I'm not sure. I mean, it's good enough for me. It's since it's only an action movie. I'm not expecting anything Shakespeare like, so that's good enough with me. And Rosario Dawson is just like around to look good and be the nice girl who's trying to figure out stuff. Um, yeah. So it's full of action. Like after it takes some time in the beginning. I think I wasn't hooked until like after 20, 25 minutes or anything. I was just like, okay, get this straight. It shouldn't be too complicated. But once they had it, it really took off. Like, damn, you should watch that. It's no, It's really good. So if you intend to watch some good old natured non-CGI created action movie, Unstoppable. That's it. You should go watch it. I'm pretty sure it's like the best for Tony Scott in a really, really long time. So check this out. Definitely in theaters. Not on DVD, not on Blu-ray, except you have like a huge screen. But in theaters, it definitely rocks. So that's for that. Go watch it. See you later.